मैंने देखा in your documentary that जो आपकी cast थी, your supporting cast and filmmakers, most of them were white American. मेरा ख्याल है कि जब ये मूवी रिलीज होगी पाकिस्तान में और लोग देखेंगे तो ये सवाल ज़रूर उठेगा कि why didn't you have any Pakistanis with you?
Fandi, I think you overlooked the fact that I, whose movie it was and who is the producer, am a Pakistani. Number one. Number two, Madhya Hamid was also Pakistani. And number three, we were not going out to make a film on Pakistan. It's not a film on Pakistan, it's a film on America. और आप अगर 5 पाकिस्तानियों के साथ एक छोटे से गांव में टाउन में टर्न अप करते हैं in the south, you're going to create more problems for yourself. I'm sure the police will turn up and ask what you're doing there rather than helping the project or getting information. So what we did was perfectly scientific. If I'm doing a project, if I'm doing research in Pakistan, in the Punjab, do you think I'll be very successful if I turn up with 5 Americans to do the project in the Punjab, or with 4 Pakistanis and myself being there as coordinating it? I think I'll be more successful if I had local people in Pakistan. That's how social sciences work. You try to blend in with the local people. So that's why we had a very good team, well balanced. We had 2 from the north, 2 from the south. In America, even though from the north had problems with the south and vice versa. You know, they have their own cultural differences. So you can imagine now if I had got 5 Arabs or 5 Pakistanis on the quota system, and if I said, all right, I must have 4 Pakistanis, then it would be, भाई वो शिया हैं या सुन्नी हैं या पंजाबी हैं या पठान हैं, भाई आप अगर 2 पंजाबी ले रहे हैं तो आप बलोच भी लें आप. Social sciences don't work like that. I know in Pakistan we think like this. That's not how science works, and that's not how knowledge works.
जो cast थी आपकी, you were with them for 9 months. Did you notice a change in the way they perceived Islam during the course of this project?
Tremendous change, and they themselves are writing about it. They'll be writing about it in the book that I'm working on. The book is also called Journey into America. The subtitle is The Challenge of Islam. So that's being published by Brookings early next year. So they also showed a great deal of development and change, and they came away with a lot of understanding and sympathy for the Muslims. They really felt that this community, the Muslim community, has contributed to America, is contributing, that they have much to give America in terms of their hospitality, their vitality, and I agree with them. I came away very positive. I came away with the impression that the Muslim community is confident, it has a lot of vitality, it has a lot of strength in it. Its traditions are helping it at a time of a lot of challenge. In some communities we saw a lot of challenge, and this American team of mine used to be outraged. They used to say, how can Americans treat Muslims like this? These are American citizens. They may be Muslim, they may be Pakistani, but these are American citizens. So there was that sense of anger and outrage also in my team, which I saw as good Americans responding to some of the crises that they saw in the Muslim community.
It was a most fascinating film. I must say I was deeply touched in more ways than one, and I believe that the people of Pakistan will benefit by watching it, as they will soon. In closing, something a little bit off topic, off the current topic. I have a quote here from Jonathan Benthel of the University College of London, renowned anthropologist. It says, Ahmed's media profile is now as high as that of any living cultural anthropologist. One does not have to agree with all his positions to recognize that in the specific but crucial field of Islam and relations between Muslims and non-Muslims, his life's work has done much to advance the values of anthropology. His celebrity should be welcomed as a gift to the discipline. Anthropology. That's not a subject that Pakistan में लोग अपने बच्चों को कहते हैं that they should take up. We should be engineers, doctors, lawyers. आप बताइए, in your own words, what the importance of anthropology would be to Pakistani students.
A very good question, because मैंने anthropology की और मेरी PhD is in anthropology from London, and I was expert or advisor to the Department of Anthropology in Islamabad. Anthropology is a very interesting discipline. It's the study of society. लेकिन Fandi, we think that it's basically a Western discipline. हम ये भूलते हैं कि the greatest Islamic scholars who contributed tremendously in history, Ibn Khaldun, Ibn Battuta, Al-Baruni, इनका incredible contribution है. They laid the foundations for anthropology. तो मुझे बड़ा फख्र होता है when I talk of the Muslim anthropologists. And I, through anthropology, have begun to understand societies. You're right, when given a choice, Pakistani parents will say, why are you doing anthropology? The fazul subject है. तुम्हें इसमें क्या मिलेगा? कौन तुम्हें नौकरी देगा? And they're right, because you do your medical degree, you get a job, you make lots of money, or become a lawyer, a वकील बनते हैं, lots of money. Anthropology में पैसा वैसा नहीं है. Anthropology में शोहरत भी नहीं है, because it's restricted to small societies. But through anthropology you get understanding, ilm, and genuine appreciation of other cultures.
Professor Ahmed, thank you for your time. Nazreen, mujhe umeed hai that you enjoyed this discussion as much as I did. We can only hope that more like Professor Akbar Ahmed come to the forefront of the Pakistani American community. Until next time, Khuda Hafiz.